On the outside, Virat Kohli's life looks like a dream. Dare, fame, money, records, everything. But what if I told you his journey began with one of the darkest nights of his life? At just 18, Virat lost the man who was everything to him, his father. And here's the shocking part. Just hours after his father's death, Virat picked up his bat and walked onto the cricket pitch. Why did he do that? And what happened next will change the way you look at Virat Kohli forever. The night that changed everything. The night that turned a boy into a man. The night Virat Kohli lost the most important person in his life. That night was supposed to be like any other, but for Virat, it became the night that shattered his entire world. His father, Prem Kohli, the man who introduced him to cricket, the man who stood by him in every practice session, the man who dreamt of seeing his son wear the Indian jersey, was gone. Virat was just 18. For any teenager, this would have been the end of the road. Most of us would have broken down completely, and no one would have blamed him. But Virat? He was different. The very next morning, despite the tears in his eyes and the pain in his heart, he walked out onto the field to play a Ranji Trophy match for Delhi. Imagine this. You've just lost your father, your biggest supporter, and instead of mourning, you decide to play cricket for your team. Because deep down, Virat knew this was the only way he could honour his father's dream. He scored 90 runs that day, not for himself, not for the crowd, but for his father, who was no longer there to watch him. That innings wasn't just about cricket. It was about courage, resilience, and the kind of strength very few people in the world can ever show. And from that day, Virat Kohli was never the same again. The boy who lost his father overnight was reborn as a man who carried the weight of his father's dream on his shoulders. But here's the truth no one talks about. Behind the aggression, behind the trophies, behind the fame, lies the pain of a son who still plays every match for his father. And that's why every time Virat steps onto the pitch, it's more than just cricket. It's a battlefield where every shot, every roar, every century is a tribute. He isn't just chasing records, he's chasing immortality. Because, for Virat, the real victory is not the trophies in the cabinet. It's the promise he keeps alive with every run he scores. The promise that his father's dream will never die. That's the untold truth of Virat Kohli. The man who turned pain into passion and loss into